we started way back in OTAs for this process to be able to be where we are today. So it's exciting to have a chance to be in this tournament, be in the playoffs, and play a quality team like Detroit, who's had a great season as well. So it's a fun time. Excited to be here.
What stands out about your defense?
I mean, well, a lot of things. Obviously there's players that you focus on immediately, like like Ziggy, does a great job over there. And I mean, so those are things that we look at first. Is the matchups, and then we look at the scheme, what style of scheme that they play, and one that we'll be ready for.
Tom was just telling us about the balance and the stats he goes through about run-pass balance. When you're going through a game, are you keeping an eye on that, knowing your offense is better and the play action works better and all that when the numbers are balanced? Well,
I mean, I know where our stats are. I know where our numbers are going into the game, and then keep track of certain parts of it during the game. And I mean, I know how we want to play. I know what our philosophy is, and we want to be a balanced team, obviously a run-oriented team, because that displays who we want to be at our core. We want to be a tough physical team, but then we're going to do what makes us successful. Whatever we need to do to be able to win the game, we're going to do it. Coach has always talked about we're never trying to come out and establish the run. That's not something that we're trying to do. But at the end, by the end, we want to make sure that those numbers even out. And usually that means that you're winning the game and you're able to run it out in the fourth quarter.
Are defenses reacting differently to play action this year than they have in previous seasons when you guys have run the ball better?
Maybe I wouldn't say reacted different. I think probably some of the coverages that we are facing are a little bit different, and that's what happens if you start swaying one way or the other too much. Then they start playing different looks for you that you have to tackle a different way.
Is any of that a result of Russell running less this year?
I don't know. You have to really probably have to ask those other teams, that have played us and tried to defend us, for that question. But I mean, there's probably some factor there, some factor of how we've run the ball. And I mean, obviously our passing numbers are really way better than they've ever been, and it's something kind of out of necessity that we've done it that way. But still, we haven't abandoned it. I mean, we still believe in the run, and we're still going to try to do it.
How would you characterize how Russell has played? I mean, obviously, just first game of the year, gets an injury. He's kind of had to deal with that kind of stuff all year long, as you mentioned. Ends up franchise record passing yards.
I think it's really, Bob, it's been amazing how he's played. He's done such a good job in terms of the things that he's had to fight through. I mean, there's probably been more adversity for him this year than any other year. I mean, early, with the ankle, and then boom, he gets the knee. Then there's that whole period in there where he's really toughing it out and becoming a different player. And I mean, his style had to be different, so he really had to change the way he played, and we changed around him to help him. And then starting to begin to become himself again. So I think he's done a great job of making those adjustments, of fighting through the things, and learning.
Is he back to full speed, or do you think he's still